Lightning reflexes, 1 mana nature spell. Discover a nature spell. If you play it this turn, discover another. So this is like the Fireheart card that they got in Skullman's just for 1 mana, and it's a nature spell. Generally speaking, nature spells are pretty good in Shaman. If not like the best type of spell in Shaman, right? Is this good? Yeah, probably. 1 mana nature spell, and it's a nature spell in itself. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know if you want this in like an aggressive deck, but I could definitely see this being played in a ton of different stuff. Just seems like a pretty good card. Straight up. Oh my god. Disciple of Galgonath, right? That's how you say it. Let's go with that. 2 mana, 2/3. At the end of your turn, reduce the cost of a random overload card in your hand by 1. Oh wow, that's actually really interesting. If you get this ones, that's like 1 mana. It's a 1 mana 2/3 basically. That's kind of sick. I don't know if that's the hell. Why is this here? I think this is fine. Again, it's tough because it's like if you hit a very good card for this, it could be really, really good. Obviously. I'm trying to think of like really good examples in standard right now. If the 4 mana 7/7 was still in the game, playing a 3 mana 7/7 would be insane. Is this just Florist but with overload? Yeah, but the thing is, most spells you want to put in Druid with the Florist were nature spells anyways, and you could probably do better than that. The overload here is interesting because it's like you're saving the mana later because you have to overload. Wait, am I making sense here? You're gonna overload, so you lose a mana, but this is like you get that mana back, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's even good. I think it could be. I don't know. It could be good though. Like, man, I kind of want to like reduce overload cards. I don't know. I don't think it'd be good enough. I think it's like your 30th card. If you really want it, you want it. I don't know. Maybe in like the no, I'm coping. No, I don't see it. I think you're right. Flash of Lightning, 2 mana nature spell, draw a card next turn. Your nature spells cost what? You know, I think a card's broken when I don't have to read the rest of the sentence out loud. I already read it in my head and I was like, what? Dude, what is this? Hello? Isn't this card insane? Next turn, your nature spells cost 1 less. Isn't that nutty? Oh my god. That's a very, very spooky card. Because like, I don't even think you play this on turn 2. You play this like just before you're about to just absolutely nuke somebody. Bioluminescence is an nature spell that's still in stand. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's an OTK card. Yeah, I don't think it's like you play this on 2. I think you put this as in a combo. It's definitely a combo card. It's not like you play this on turn 2. And in most cases, right? Like if you know that you have lethal next turn, you just play this and you're big chilling. Also, the crazy thing about this card is that it stacks. So if you play both of your Flash of Lightnings the turn before, your nature spells cost 2 less. Oh my god, that's so crazy, dude. And it also combos with this card because that means that this is a nature spell. You play this, you generate a nature spell, and then you get another one that you can also probably play that turn. It's actually kind of wild. This is a good card. I think this is very good. I'm pretty confident that if there is some kind of combo deck, and I think Shaman has enough burn now that there will 100% be. Yeah, this is good. What about turn 3 into Nourish? This is Shaman. It's not Druid. Druid doesn't have Nourish. Or Shaman doesn't have Nourish. I think that's huge. Thorim Stormlord. First and foremost, this guy looks fucking badass. 3 mana 3/4. Battleground lock your overloaded mana crystals. Draw that many cards. Whoa! Wow. Okay. That's cooking. Oh my god. That's a sick ass card, actually. Wait, this is kind of Giga. Oh, this is Giga cracked, isn't it? That's kind of insane because the problem with the overload package has always been that you just kind of run out of cards to make the overload cards good. But this kind of mitigates that. And you still have overdraft in it. Oh, and Wild, this is broken. In Wild, this is broken, right? This is just a broken card. In Wild, absolutely. This is going to absolutely dismantle decks. Oh, this is a crack card in Wild. Oh my god. I think in standard it's probably going to be fine. What? How many? If you play this on turn 5, let's say, and you draw 2 cards and you get the 2 mana back, that's pretty good. That's pretty sick. I like this card. This is a cool card. I think it could be. I think it's playable. You definitely need to put this in an overload deck though. So this card is entirely based on how great the overload deck is in standard. So sure, it's hard to really gauge this because it really depends on how the whole archetype comes together. But this card is in the game. Again, I always say this with cards like this because this card's in the game for the next 2 standard years, basically. Well, this one like a year and a half at this point. I think it's really cool. Turn the Tides, 3 mana, give your hero +3 attack this turn, summon a 3/3 elemental with rush in its nature. So like this is like a good combo card, right? They just got that Wind Fury weapon, 6 mana 3/3 thing or whatever, 6 mana 3/4. If you played, can I go back? If you played this card the turn before, you could just giga nuts with this card, and then you just smack your opponent for so much damage, right? Oh, that's what the thing is. What the hell? Turn the Tides? Why does it TIDES? Champion of Storm. I mean, okay, hold on. This card's probably playable. This card reminds me a lot of what's that one from Ashes, like Serpent Shrine Portal or something? That was a good card. Almost the exact same thing. This one is probably better in most circumstances. I think a 3/3 elemental with rush is better than most 3-drops that you can get. So that's probably fine. Champion of Storms, 4 mana 3/5 with Forge. After you cast a nature spell, summon a 4/2 elemental, Forge with rush. Oh, okay. Wait. The elementals are with rush that you summon. I think that's what that means, right? That would make sense. It would explain right there. Yeah, okay. After you catch a nature spell, summon a 4/2. I don't know if this card's playable. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but like, I don't know if you ever really want to forge with this. Do you ever want to forge with this? Maybe you do. Like, it could be really good against aggro, right? But then you're spending 2 mana to just do this, and you have to have nature spells. I think this is not that good. Feels bad. I'm trying to coat my way to play this card, but yeah, I don't really see it. You would have to, like, the way that you probably play this is like you play this the turn before, and then you play this on turn 4, and then your nature spells are hopefully playable enough that you summon enough 4/2s for that to be good. But that just sounds like bad with extra steps, right? So yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Tempest Hammer, 4 mana 1/3. After your hero attacks, deal 3 damage to the lowest enemy. Health enemy, sorry. 3 damage to the lowest health enemy. It's very interesting, actually, because most of the time when you play a weapon and you smack into it, you're almost guaranteed to smack into the minion that you want to kill, but you can mitigate the damage with this if you just hit the hero's face. But I think that's, again, coping a little bit. I don't know. I don't think that's that good. It's cool, though. It's an interesting design. Crash of Thunder. What the hell? 5 mana nature spell. Deal 3 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 for each. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So the combo is like this, like the turn before, and then you just absolutely go crazy with cards like this with bioluminescence. That's kind of sick. Yeah, they are. I guess they are Yetis, right? Look at the eyes on that thing, man. I honestly, above all else, I'm really excited to see what these cards look like in Golden. I'm really excited because I think a lot of the art in this expansion looks really cool. Deal 3 damage to all enemies, cost 1 less for each nature spell you've cast this turn. Yeah, I like it. I think even on its own, it's fine, right? 5 mana deal. Okay, like 5 mana deal 3 damage to all enemies, I think is actually playable. I actually think this card's just playable on its own. It's not even that bad. It could just be so much worse, right? I could see this card being 6 mana and still being like, okay, but it's because it's just one-sided damage. It's not that bad. Honestly, this is pretty good. Error lightning.exe has stopped working. What the hell? Crash of Thunder. I get it. Haha, you're so funny, guys. Yeah, then we have Galgonath, fucking Giga Chad Titan. He looks really good. Has a lot of good synergy. Again, deal 20 damage to a minion's hilarious. Good card. I think we went through this with a Shaman Titan before, but yeah, he looks really good. God, I'm gonna say this wrong. Thoragineer? Sure. Drake, 7 mana 6/6 rush. Whenever this attack, summon 2 3/1 whelps to attack the target first. And it's a dragon. Art's also really cool. Throwing your children at enemies qualifies you for the worst smother of the year. Amen, dude. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. I mean, this card's probably fine. I don't know about in standard, but in arena, you're probably pissed if your opponent plays this, man. This card's nutty in arena. It's a must kill card. This is infinite value for arena. But in standard, such a weird card to print. And for standard. I'm trying to think of like what you even want this in for standard, but I don't know. Like maybe it's just good enough as a minion in itself that you just slot it in. Is there anything that synergizes with dragons right now in Shaman? It's actually not that bad. For 7 mana, comparatively, it's 3 mana difference. Big Shaman, maybe. I could see that. I could see that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Shaman looks really good. This card I think is too weak. This card may be too weak, but I could see it maybe being played depending on the deck and I guess the meta around it. But God, this card looks good. This card looks good. Oh my God, why does this Blizzard website suck so much? This card's insane. I still think this card might be the best card I've seen so far in the entire expansion. That's nutty. That is such a crazy card. This card's fine. Yeah, this card's good. Okay, cool. Big fan. So what's next?